How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Sleep by the Hearth, where today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of playing a game, we're going to go through and just kind of look at all the flavor text for all the cards. If you haven't already done so, then I guess you're in for a little bit of a treat. And if you have, well, then I guess you get to listen to me rattle them off. We're going to be doing the Grand Tournament today, and ultimately when the new cards come out for the League of Explorers expansion, I'll be doing them as well. And I could even go back and do some of the older ones if you want. So let's start it off. We'll be going from Druid all the way down through and hitting the neutrals. So this is probably going to be a rather long video. I wouldn't want to split it up, but this one's probably going to be, I'd say, around the 30-minute mark, depending how fast we get through. So I guess I better not take too much longer. Living Roots. 2 out of 2 saplings. Recommend that you summon the saplings. Darnashus Esperant. She loves mana crystals. She hates mana crystals. So fickle. Druid of the Saber. That's saber teeth, not like curved pirate blades. That's a different kind of druid. Druid of the curved pirate blades. Mulch. Is this a noun or a verb? We will never know. Astral Communion. Hey, Moon, can I have some mana crystals? Savage Combatant. Maybe if you whistle a tune, it will soothe him. Yeah, try that. Wild Walker. She was born to be something. She's just not quite sure what yet. Knight of the Wild. He gets a discount on the tournament entry fee because he is his own horse. Aviana. Call her Tweety. She'll find it real funny. I promise. Moving on to the 100 cards. Brave Archer. This is barely concealed reference, or this is a barely concealed reference. Bear Trap. You never guess what's in that conveniently bear-sized, bear-smelling box. Lock and Load. Rexar narrowed his eyes, grabbing his machine gun and said, "It's go time, lock and load." This card pays homage to that special moment. King's Elec. Elec jousting is awesome. My voice just crackled a little bit. I might have to take another sip of coffee. I'm going to do that. Sorry, I also had to cough it out for a second. I felt like there was a bit of mucus in my throat. Okay, moving on. Sorry about that. Power Shot. Pow, pow, pow. Dread Scale. Let's be clear about this. Acid Maw is the sidekick. I guess I'll have to read the Acid Maw thing next. Stable Master. Takes way better care of her pets than her brother. Unstable Master. Ram Wrangler. Not getting trampled is really the trick here. Ball of Spiders. They're everywhere. Get them off, said everyone. Acid Maw. With the help of his trusty sidekick Dreadscale, the giant Jormonger Acid Maw is ready to face any knight. On to the Mage. Arcane Blast. Now with 100% more blast. Fallen Hero. And he can't get up. Effigy. Burning Man. Brah. Polymorph Boar. It's always Huffer. Spell Slinger. Does he sling spells, or do his spells linger about? Who can say? Dalaran Aspirant. Is he aspiring or inspiring? Make up your mind. Flame Lance. It's on the rack next to Ice Lance. Acid Lance and English Muffin Lance. Caldera Drake. The Grand Tournament has no Dragons Allowed policy, but it's rarely enforced. Ronin. A masterless samurai. Is that supposed to be like racist? My god. Just kidding. If you heard that sound, that was me clicking on something I should not have clicked on. Outside of the Hearthstone game. Over to competitive spirit. Competition can be an inspiration to improve oneself, or kill all the competitors. Argent Lance. The stripes make it look like a candy cane, but we recommend against licking it. Seal of Champions. Arf, arf, arf. Seal of Champions. Warhorse Trainer. He doesn't even get Sundays off. Every day he's hustling. Murloc Knight. Hee hee, look at his cute little feet. Tuskar Jouster. Just could not be talked about of using his turtle for the joust. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Just could not be talked out of using his turtle for the joust. Enter the Colosseum. You have to get past the vendors first. So many are lost to shopping. By the way, if I didn't make it clear, ever since competitive spirit, we're on Paladin cards. I mean, I'm sure that's obvious, but still, just wanted to let you know because I didn't technically announce it. I don't even think I announced Mage. Man, we're at a real loss. Alright, on to Mysterious Challenger. He may sound surly and antisocial, but he's actually just really shy. Edric the Pure. Nobody that rocks a monocle like Edric. Alright, now we're on to the priest cards. Flash Heal. Flash. Ah. Power Word Glory. The promise of glory is a powerful tool to get minions to do your bidding. Only slightly less powerful than the promise of an ice cream bar. Confuse. This minion is really powerful. Convert. Are you interested in health benefits? Wormrest Agent. Keeping tabs on the Grand Tournament is priority number 1 for the 5 mighty dragonflights. Shadow Fiend. Hopes to be promoted to Shadow Friend someday. Holy Champion. She really likes seeing people get better. That's why she hurts them in the first place. Spawn of Shadows. What did you expect to happen? He's a spawn of shadows. Confessor Palstress. She sees into your past and makes you face your fears. Most common fear? Getting Major Domo out of Sneed's old shredder. Man, even Blizzard recognizes that Major Domo's not a good card. Buccaneer. The best part of buccaneering is the pants. We're on Rogue. Cut Purse. He has a giant collection of purses now. One for every outfit. Undercity Valiant. Almost went to play for Stormwind before signing with Undercity. Beneath the Grounds. Can you hold these eggs for just a second? I promise they're not full of giant, enraged, undead spider things. Burgle. Yoink. Shady Dealer. I have a great deal for you. For 4 damage to your face. Poison Blade. How much more poison can a blade get? The answer is a lot. A lot more poisoned. Shadowpan Rider. He needed a break after the business in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Naturally, he chose to spend his vacation in an icy snowscape killing monsters. Anubarak. Was actually a pretty nice guy before, you know, the whole Lich King thing. Honda Shaman. Ancestral Knowledge. Mommy. Totem Golem. What happens when you glue a bunch of totems together? Elemental Destruction. I'm not a shaman or anything, but isn't elemental destruction the opposite of what they want to do? Healing Wave. Favored by shaman who study the art of restoration and healing. This spell would feel smug if it had bad feelings. Tuskar Totemic. Turns out that Tuskar aren't real choosy about their totems. Charged Hammer. You can only pick it up if you are worthy. Draenei Totem Carver. It's nice to find a real craftsman in this day and age of mass-produced totems. Thunderbluff Valiant. Allowing totems to attack is not cheating. I mean, there isn't anything in the rulebooks about it. The Mistcaller. Calling the mist doesn't sound all that great. Ooh, it's slightly damp now. Onto Warlock. Demon Fuse. Very dangerous when attached to a demon bomb. The Tiny Knight of Evil. No, no, no. I asked for a tiny jester of evil. Wrathguard. After playing against 5 Anoyatrons, any normal guard would become a Wrathguard. Fist of Jaraxxus. Asterix. Not actually Jaraxxus Fist. Dreadsteed. Crescendo himself summoned this steed, riding it to victory in the grand tournament. Whenever he rides, an army of riders ride behind him, supporting the legendary champion. Dark Bargain. A prime example of lose-lose negotiating. Void Crusher. We like to call him Wesley. Wilfred Fizzlebang. He can summon anything, even a fearsome Doomguard. Side note, he's pretty sure this thing is going to work out. Fearsome Doomguard. They were originally called Cuddle Guards, but they were not inspiring the proper amount of fear. Onto Warrior. Bolster. The best offense is a good defense. Alexstrasza's champion. Put more spikes on her. No, more spikes. What part of more spikes do you not understand? More spikes, said Alexstrasza. Sparring partner. Come at me, bro. King's Defender. King's attacker is a shield. Funny, huh? Bash. You think that bashing doesn't take a lot of practice. It doesn't. Orgrimmar Aspirant. 4 out of 3 orcs struggle with math, said Angry Zurge. Magnetar Alpha. Playing him also gets you into the Magnetar Beta. By the way, back to Orgrimmar Aspirant for a second. Angry Zurge is actually a play off of the Twitter account Angry Orc. It was a pretty funny World of Warcraft Orc Twitter account, if you want to follow him. I haven't seen him post in a while, though, so I don't know what's up. Sea Reaver. A little better than C minus Reaver. Varian. Leader of the Alliance, father of Anduin. Also, he likes to play Arena, and he averages 12 wins. On to the neutral cards. Gadgetzan Jouster. It's not her fault you didn't put a spinning saw blade on your horse. Injured Cavalier. Don't worry, with a little skin cream, he's gonna clear right up. Lowly Squire, but not the lowliest. Tournament attendee. He was so excited to get season tickets to this year's grand tournament. He normally doesn't get them at first, and has to buy them from ogre scalpers. Argent Watchman. Who watches the Argent Watchman. Wait, I completely butchered that. Going back. Argent Watchman. Who Argent watches the Argent Watchman? Bone Guard Lieutenant. Underneath all that impressive armor, he's just skin and bones. Okay, maybe just bones. Flame Juggler. At first he liked juggling chainsaws, but then he thought, flames are better, because fire. Garrison Commander. He'll never admit it, but he pushes you hard because he really cares about you. Lance Carrier. Lance Carrier is an obscure entry-level position in Orcish armies, a mystery since orcs generally don't use lances. Argent Horse Rider. His horse's name is Betsy. Coliseum Manager. Meets monthly with the gladiators to discuss career goals. Dragonhawk Rider. Check him out. You can do barrel rolls on this thing. Ada's Darkbane. Hates being called the Wonder Twins. Fencing Coach. Good fencers make good neighbors, right? Joel Lightbane. Loves being called the Wonder Twins. Ice Rager. He's a lot cooler than Magma Rager. Lights Champion. Whenever there's something strange, say a gibbering demon in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Master of Ceremonies. Goes by McElfie Elf. Saboteur. Listen, all y'all, it's a saboteur. Silent Knight. He used to be a librarian. Old habits die hard. Silverhand Regent. The Silverhand is the best paladin organization. The Argent Crusaders are super jealous. Armored Warhorse. Yep, it's a horse, wearing armor, going to war. Crowd Favorite. The crowd always yells lethal. Evil Heckler. To be honest, heckling is not the most effective form of evil. Frigid Snowballed. Ironically, the natural enemy of the Snowballed is the candle. Gormok the Impaler. Gormok has been giving impaling lessons in a small tent near the tournament grounds. For only 25 gold, you too could learn the fine art of impaling. Maiden of the Lake. Not a good basis for a system of government. Refreshment Vendor. Menu. Funnel cakes, carrots, popcorn, jormonger steaks. It's hard serving to a diverse clientele. Tournament Medic. The medic tournament is less entertaining than the Grand Tournament. Twilight Guardian. A result of magical experiments carried out by the Black Dragonflight. It's not his fault he's a vicious killer. Clockwork Knight. It takes a lot to wind him up. Cavaldier Raider. Coming soon to a Tuskar village near you. Muckless Champion. An elegant gorilla for a more civilized age. Nexus Champion Sarad. The Ethereals have their own jousting tournament, and Sarad is the reigning champion. He also won the Ethereal hot dog eating contest. Pit Fighter. What did the pits ever do to you? Recruiter. Join the Argent Crusade. We have attractive tabards, and you get to carry really nice swords. Bulf Ramshield. Bulf keeps coming in second at the Grand Tournament. It might be his year this year, if LeBron doesn't enter. Grand Crusader. A veteran of a number of crusades, She is a force for light and goodness. Her latest crusade is against goblin telemarketers. Justicar Trueheart. It's like putting racing stripes over and a giant spoiler on your hero power. Kodo Rider. Someone called her a Rhino Rider, and she is not happy. Master Jouster. Needs just a few more rating points to become Grandmaster Jouster. Mogor's Champion. This champion has learned this champion has learned from the best, except for his target selection. Sideshow Spell Eater. Hey, let me try that. The Skeleton Knight. Apparently, it really was just a flesh wound. Captured Jormonger. You can keep him, but you have to promise to feed him and clean out his tank every day. Chillmaw. Chillmaw keeps trying to ruin the Grand Tournament, and she would have done it too if it weren't for those dang kids. Sky Captain Craig. What's more boss than riding a parrot with a jawbone for a shoulder pad, while wielding a giant hook lance thing and wearing a pirate hat? Nothing. Ice Howl. This massive yeti just closes his eyes and charges at the nearest target. The nearest target is just a couple blocks away, and it has sick deals on skateboards. North Sea Kraken. You have no idea how tired this guy is being released. Frost Giant. Don't ask him about the beard. Just don't. Well, guys, looks like that's going to wrap it up for reading off the flavor text of the Grand Tournament cards. So, for whatever reason, my voice was kind of crackling up there a few times, and I do apologize if there was any background noise. It's kind of just the nature of where I live at the moment. But I do hope you enjoyed that reading nonetheless, and if you want me to do future readings, just let me know. So, I also wanted to take time to thank you for all of the support that you've given me. I see that I've got a couple new subscribers, and that you guys have been leaving very nice comments for me. So, I do appreciate that quite a bit. It actually helps me, feel a lot better. Not that I was feeling really down, but when you guys comment, it kind of gives me more of a reason to keep putting these out. It lets me know that you really like them. So if you like anything I do, or just, I don't know, thought it was good in general, leave a comment, and, it'll be cool. It'll feel really awesome. And you'll be awesome for leaving that comment too. So, I'm going to go see if there's any more videos that I want to put up for today. And if not, well, you'll probably get one tomorrow anyway. So, oh my god, my voice is crackling up again. It's like, it's that time of year when you start getting mucus in your throat because it's cold outside or whatever. Even that's probably not the reason. But regardless, I should probably go take something for that. I do apologize. I probably could have muted the mic for that. But anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the usual Hearthstone match that I put up, but, maybe it's good to mix it up once in a while. So, without further ado, because I'm known to ramble, I'll let you go, and I'll see you next time.